The District of Taylor's Public Library has upgraded their early literacy program by adding a new touchscreen computer to help children have fun while they learn.
The Early Literacy Station promotes young learning just to get people kick-started into the reading and writing programs. These computers here are interactive. They have early learning programs and applications. This one was the original one. It was a 2009 purchase. It is used with a keyboard and a mouse, and it was very beneficial because it has all sorts of learning games, learning programs, music, arts, read to me, reading with the machine. And then we went to a newer model because we thought that we needed to update and actually provide a spot for more than one child. And with the advent of all the touchscreen technology, we thought that this touchscreen would be very good because then you don't have to manipulate a mouse all the time. So it's gone to this touchscreen system. It's the same kind of programs and applications as in the older one, but this is the newer one, and it's very easy to manipulate for the young ones that don't know how to use the mouse and keyboard.
This is our first time being in here, and we really enjoy it. She really likes the computer, and this little kid does too, apparently. Here you go. I like that it's hands-on. It's really simple and easy for her to follow, and we had a really good time.
It's quicker than trying to manipulate a mouse, and it's much easier for the kids to play with. The early literacy machine is good for ages from 3 to 8, but in actuality, kids of all ages can use this machine. I've sat down and played with some of the programs on here. I've had grandmas sit down with their grandkids on this machine, and it's just very interactive, and it's just a wonderful learning experience for both young and old.
Which story do you like the best, Lydia? What are we going to watch? We're going to have to teach Grandma. We're going to read a book. Books were always a great big part of our lives.
Absolutely, the District of Taylor feels the library is really important to the community, and that was a major push behind using one of the buildings that we had available to us to set up the library for here. It makes it really accessible for people right here in town, and the service here is unsurpassed. Our staff is amazing, and everything is free, so it doesn't matter from what walk of life, how old you are, how young you are, what your income is, you can use the library. Another reason, a very good reason for having the library right here in town is for early literacy. We have a lot of young families in Taylor. Our population encompasses so many young families moving in, and this makes it very handy because the importance of early literacy can't be understated. The sooner you start with them, the more it stays with them for the rest of their life.
It's critical to develop early literacy. Children who are exposed to reading early in life succeed better in school, and it follows them throughout their whole life. Taylor Library has many different programs for children and adults. We have a summer reading program as well as story time throughout the year. We work with the kids camp through Taylor as well. They come here for story time. This is Dr. Seuss. Who likes Dr. Seuss? I know you do. You like Dr. Seuss, don't you? Both reading and computer literacy is incredibly important now. It's an electronic age, but books are very relevant, and using your imagination and visualizing things, learning how to read is a building block for development.
It's the single best thing a parent can do. It helps every subject, every grade. The single best thing you can do with your kid is read. Read, read, read. Language is learned through repetition and through hearing it. So, I mean, even when they're really young and they're not speaking yet, they're still processing, and kids can understand before they can actually speak.
Actually, we didn't have television in the house at a very young age, so Lydia's grown up with books, and her reading and comprehension, and even reading right now at 4.5 has made all the difference in the world. So books are very important. I think also, Lydia, do you love books?
Yeah.
Do you love playing games on Mommy's iPhone? I think it's a combination of both. Playing games is great. We live in a colder climate here in Taylor, so we need things to do both with inside and we need things to do in the colder climates, and playing games are a great outlet and can also be very educational.
I love to read.
So which one of Since moving from Vancouver to Taylor, I believe that Lydia and I have really noticed that the preschool age is very important to come to the Taylor Library, get involved in the Taylor Library, and come down and experience all the events. And the Taylor Library has something for everybody.